Hello, hello, hello. It's Tuesday evening, and you know what that means. Time for more of this garbage that I call art, or as I have so succinctly put on screen, bear draw on internet. So last week we started a new thing, recreating the end screen from Ocarina of Time, but replacing Link and Zelda with something far more interesting. Bears. Granted, we only have one bear here so far. Also, I have to make a correction before I get too far into things. I somehow, I drew this thing above the window here wrong. It is symmetrical, and somehow I couldn't see that it was. I think what it might be, actually, is just that... Actually, I might not need to fix anything. I think what it is just... I think this part here, because it's like, you know, it's got the wings and the things on it. I think I pushed this up so far that we only see this part. I think that's what I'm seeing here, and that's why I thought it was somehow not symmetrical. But it's just we're only seeing this. So it's like that. In fact, almost exactly. So that's why it looks funky to me. So, whatever. I thought I might need to fix that, but I don't. Either way, we are halfway done with this. We have our Bibinka Bear Link. We have to draw our Beans to Bear Zelda. Might take a little more work. Zelda's outfit is just more complicated. Either way, Google image search is complicated in this regard because I have to... Since the game is normally Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, I can't just put in Ocarina of Time Zelda and get a picture of Zelda. And specifically, I need Child Zelda, because the outfit is different. I got one here. It's actually a pretty good one, too. I'll throw it up here on stream. Because that's pretty good. Pretty much exactly what I'm gonna need to see. Hello, Bibinka. Welcome. Just getting ready to start drawing beans over here. Okay, so one thing I'm gonna have to keep in mind is where his feet are allowed to be, because there's not a lot of floor here to work with. I think as long as it's something like this, it should be fine. Let's bring the background lines down a bit. He's not chic yet because he's replacing young Zelda. Was I drawing this in 5 size? I was. Alright, cool. Maybe sometime later I could draw him as chic. Alright. Then another thing I'm going to need to keep in mind is the pose here. What an ugly child. Anyway. I need to open up my reference for the pose over on my other screen so I can have a nice look at it. Because, I mean, for the Link, it's just standing there. The Zelda has to be like, how did you get in here? Alright. Which means, since we're starting off on Fresh Bear here, everyone's favorite, pastime. Drawing ovals. Oh boy. I love ovals, don't you? Well, that one wasn't so bad. Why'd I delete it? I don't know. Sometimes you have to delete a good one. Just to punish yourself for not doing it right before. I should also bring up a picture of beans that I drew before. As well as just the regular picture. I have to bring up a lot of references, don't I? I think the one I drew before should suffice. Then that nose on there. Right. So our goal today is to finish this whole thing, which basically means draw and color beans and then color the background, as well as add the flowers to the 2 flower beds that are visible. Alright, and as usual, just get the general bear shape out, add the clothing on top later. Never get the shape to come out right. What the hell even was that? Ugh. Okay, wait. Okay, I think just fix the front a bit. A little too much like a bean. And yes, his name is Beans. And I generally say I draw bears to look like beans, but it doesn't have to look quite so beany. Alright. You know what, the body shape's not going to matter too much anyway, because he's going to be wearing a dress, so... Gosh, the feet aren't even visible at all, are they? Okay, that's fair. Alright, that's about the right pose, I think. Because... yeah, that works. Now, basically, the rest of this is just putting Zelda's costume on him. Except I think one change I'm going to make, that poof of hair in the front is still going to be coming out. Because to me, that's just... that's like one of the defining features of his design. Is this big old hair poof. So I think it would be a shame to remove that. It's this whole big thing. I absolutely don't know how to draw this properly, so improperly it is. But I mean, I don't know how to draw anything properly, so... if I did, my methods wouldn't be so... back-asswards. Yeah, and that hair puff's just gonna cover the Triforce thingy on her forehead. The eye is going to be a little hard to discern, but whatever. So now just squeeze the mouth in there. Got them same teeth. And I'll probably do the same thing with the colors. Change the outfit colors to be more in line with that one. Alright. Now the hard part. Clothing. I think the primary reason that I don't wear clothes besides my hat is just because of how much of a pain in the ass it would be to draw it every single time. I think I've gone over this before. I tend to... My drawing style just kind of tends to favor getting shit done quickly. So... It's been a bit of a thing trying to get me to just slow down and actually focus on details. Love the expression, yeah. I have a feeling that despite being dressed like Zelda, he's still gonna come out looking like Tails again. I got a very Tails vibe the last time I drew Beans. I have a feeling that might happen again. Gonna say, I haven't really talked with Beans directly at all. How's he feel about Tails? Because I mean, like, I don't know if it's just the way I drew him or what. Back for the Power Rangers picture, but it was just a very Tails sort of vibe. Make this a little more smooth, a little less sudden. Poofy sleeves are hard. Especially since it's looking like it just gets... the arm just immediately gets thinner there, but I suppose it kind of does. Because that's after the poof. Right, she's got a belt here. That is way more intricate than I'm actually going to draw, so... Tails is neato, huh? That reminds me, the other day, Babika, during one of your streams, I was sitting there like, man, it's a shame I'm already in the middle of a drawing of them, so I'm just like... You were answering someone like... You were talking with, like, why you went with, like, a bear design and things like that, and you were just like, I just think they're neat. So I'm just like, can I just draw the Marge Simpson, but just holding a bear? I just think they're neat. The version where someone photoshops a bear in her hand, but you haven't seen it as fan art yet. I haven't seen that one. Alright. We got ourselves a nice little Triforce here. We're gonna draw ourselves a happy little Triforce. As well as a tiny little Dorito down here at the bottom. Its significance has been lost. And I draw this bird head thing. Alright, how accurate can I get this bird shape? I had to draw it for my, my shield as well. Although I went really simple on it. Gonna go a little less simple here. Posted in the Discord? Okay, let's have a look-see here. That's beautiful. It's also occurring to me I need to get some more emotes going, because I've realized I'm lacking in emotes that convey positivity. So I got nothing to got no emotes for posting like, yeah, good job. Like, I think the closest is the fucking minty fresh emote, and that doesn't quite convey what I want it to. There is that one. But yeah, like I think I need like I don't know, at least something like a simple thumbs up. You know? Okay, this side I get to cheat on because it's not all visible. Fantastic. Okay, now what about this belt? There's some intricacies here. Okay, we got a belt loop there. We got some patterns, which I will overly simplify. Something like that. Doesn't need to be too complicated because it's not going to be very visible anyway. I think based off of the lines here, I need to move him up a little like that. Yeah. Am I missing anything? Yes, there's a small bit on the sleeve like that. Which isn't visible enough on... Well, it might be over there like that. Oh, I didn't get rid of this. That's important. The dress just kind of like come out a bit. The belt really tightens it around her waist. Yeah, just all that jewelry is just blocked. I say all of it. There's like one, but it's still not visible. I think we're good to start coloring. I think so. You know what? You can sort of see the spot where the be. Let me hide that back there. There we go. Okay, hide that so that we can fill tool better. Alright, and we shall take all of our bean colors from the drawing we did before. Like, I feel like I'm absolutely right in saying he's got a Tails vibe going here. Yeah, 'cause he's just kind of like, yeah, I got this. Alright. So I think for Zelda, I'm replacing these, not quite pink, it's not quite purple, so I guess fuchsia that she's got going on there. I'm gonna use the hoodie color. So the whole outfit's gonna be very light, I guess. That'd be funny. I just go in and just add a hood to the whole thing too. Even though he's already wearing a hat. Okay. Actually, if we go off of the same white as the teeth there, I think that'll work nicely for the white parts. Okay, now let's, gonna load in this Zelda here. I know it's real lazy to just, eyedropper tool, like, from one bit. Especially when you're going for something not quite so bright yellow. Alright, so the belt is very weird. Gonna kind of be like that, and then a brown color for the rest of it. Triforce is yellow. That weird other Dorito is yellow. Rest of the belt is brown. I think I'll just do the rest of it as the colors that it's supposed to be, except this bird, I don't know. Did it stay that red color? That's kind of made the accent the fuchsia. It doesn't quite look as good there. Maybe that could be the belt brown as well. Just do that. Yeah, that kind of works. And then do 2 more minor details. Gotta get that under his eye. And then that above. I think we're good. Which means we gotta turn the background lines back on. Alright, so the background's not colored yet, but let's have a look. There we go. Fantastic. I think it's time we color this background in. In fact, I think for Bibinka, we should actually just go ahead and move back a bit. Kind of like that. Yeah, that works. All right. Guess what time it is, folks? If you guessed time to use the fill tool on a bunch of bricks, you're absolutely correct. Because most of these bricks are the same color. I should probably do some at least slight variation. But let's just start with this. Oh, I guess I should also mention, I found an interesting tool with Clip Studio Paint here and like I think a couple weeks ago when I was messing around with stuff. Where is it? I think I want... Yeah, I'll just take this real quick. Bring this into a new thing. Where is that option I found? Yeah, it's right here. Clip Studio Paint has a shading assist tool. So I can, like, take this ball light or a directional light, move it around, and it adjusts the shading. It's not perfect, clearly. But I thought it was interesting. Take that right. Make the face be glowing. And then, yeah, it looks like that. I thought it was interesting. It's not perfect. In fact, I would hesitate to call it that great, but it's a thing that exists. Which I was unaware of until recently. But right now, I'm just gonna fill in the wall the same color. I'll make some minor adjustments when I'm done. Oh, I'm so happy I didn't do all the goddamn bricks in the very far parts. That would have been hell. Looks like, we might actually even be finishing with enough time for me to, do something else as well. Nothing too special, just, I have a, I have a thumbnail I need to be making, so I've done those on stream before, so I can always squeeze that in if I have time. Yeah, I worry about this exact color choice. This is why... I think it just needs to look more gray instead of brown. This actually looks kind of neat without the lines. Yeah, something closer to that looks better. And just kind of go through the grays to make it darker or lighter. I also need to put the water here. I think my plan was always just to do that on the color layer. Yeah, I think this works. If I were capable of it, there would absolutely be kind of a stony texture going on top of this. But I'm not sure how I would get that done, frankly. So, flat colors all day, every day. this color. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of a really dark green. I think it's meant to be a black, but meant to be dark, whatever it is. Of course, the banner here is extremely simplified. I might see if I can just wiggle some of this on there, just to make it a little less plain. Oops. Not that. Not bear draw on internet. Alright. Can I draw some squigglies? Or is it a lost cause? It might be a lost cause. I don't think that's gonna come out looking right anyway. I could just stay like that. Let's just close the things we don't need anymore. I stop accidentally opening them. Curious if I can actually make this look right with these tools. Bring the size way down and maybe... Okay, maybe not that way down. Alright. Kind of using it as a grass placing brush. Kind of wave it around. Has more texture to it than the actual grass in the game. Oh, right. I can't do that because there's... Right. Let's just do this. Yeah, actually, that doesn't look that bad. Yeah, look at that. I'm using the tools. It's the grass brush, so I can fill in grass with it, and then I can just go in here and erase all this that shouldn't be there. Be a little less crazy about it so you don't erase shit you don't want to. There we go. The grass looks like grass, and it's going to be weirdly textured compared to everything else. Isn't that great? You think that's great? Add in some ground texture. And then once again, erase where the tool went overboard. My music end. My music may have ended. I see you there, 3 pixels. You don't belong there. So I thought I had one that drew flowers as well, but I think I might have just been confusing it for the tree one. They got trees. Brown trees. Yeah, I thought there was one for flowers as well, but I guess not. I think what I might just do is take the grass one here and just give some color to it. Just to kind of give the illusion of flowers. Actually, wait, what am I doing? I don't need to delete this. Move the layer. Push it up there. There. Something like that. Doesn't draw attention to it because it doesn't need to. And we're perfectly fine. This, on the other hand, in the middle. I have to actually draw some flowers there. But first, music. Yeah, it's a shame I just can't get the texture to go anywhere else, really. Do I have something that works for a brick texture? What cracks do? Actually. Ooh. Maybe. Just kind of give them a bit of cracks here and there. I have absolutely no idea what layer I'm on, but you know what? It's working. It's above the lines, isn't it? Hold on. Hold, please. I like this idea. It needs to be behind the lines, though. Does allow me to add some degree of texture. It just needs to not... too much over the lines. Here, wait, let's do that. Just maybe add some light cracks all over. Work, just don't be too crazy about it. Yeah, I think it does work to add a little bit of depth to it. But just to this color. Like the lightest ones. Folks, this is called using the tools at your disposal. Does actually manage to add a little something without too much extra effort. Would it be better if I knew exactly what I was doing? Yeah. But I don't, so we're gonna get this, and whatever comes out of this. A little more obvious that it's just kind of random on the blank walls. But whatever. I think it still looks better than without it. Kind of go up and down. And that's one thing I like with this program is I can fiddle around with some of the tools and get some interesting effects every now and then. Alright. That's not looking too bad. Add a bit more closer to the banner so it doesn't look like it just suddenly ends there. Yeah, that actually does help a lot, I think. Just make it a bit darker for darker areas. Actually, if I could get that... I'll just do some cleanup there. Yeah, so I think that's how I answer my question from earlier, and that's how I get kind of a stony texture on there. Fix a little bit here, I think. Quite enough there, I think. Hard to say. Again, we just erase that. Everything that went over the lines. I mean, there's an easier way to do this. We did use the line tool to make this. Needs to not look like it connects. It's not perfect, but you know what? I like it. And you know what? Yeah, it's at least as good as the N64 textures, so you know what? I'm willing to keep that. Whole thing's just kind of dirtied up. now I need to add the water. Which I believe I kind of envisioned as just being like... Just kind of take this. I suddenly have a lot of layers that I'm not 100% certain what they are. Bring all of them back. And then we take this water layer and we bring the opacity down. Maybe even change the some of these are pretty funky looking. Yeah, soft light works. And then have that be at about... Actually, we don't even need to bring the opacity down at all. Yeah, that works. Then boom, there's water. What layer are these cracks on that are going up into the next part that aren't supposed to? That's why you should label your layers. There they are. I mean, labeling layers, who even does that? Who would even want to know what all the layers are supposed to be? Alright. Yeah. I think that's, I might just say fuck it on the flowers and just leave that empty. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Every layer becomes a nice little surprise. I think I'm legitimately just gonna omit the flowers. I think we're good. I think I'm willing to call this... Wait. That's actually bugging me. The line is like that. Okay, but this is easy. This is super easy. Right? We just Add a layer. Oh, wait, these are smaller than those ones were, aren't they? Also a little too bright. That line needs to be covered some. If not entirely. Just some. There. Done. Don't notice any more flaws. It's done. Print it, ship it. I'll go ahead and send this to you over Discord, Bibinka. I mean, I think I'm also gonna post it in my Discord, but if you want the the two of you separated from the background, I'm willing to send you those too. Just oh yeah, absolutely. Feel free to use them as assets. I have absolutely no problem with you doing that. Okay. Yeah, let's just quickly separate these out. Alrighty. Whew. So that's an hour and a half in, and we got that done. Not bad, not bad at all. Or at least to what I'm willing to call done. I'm sure I could make all sorts of other tweaks. But I'm willing to call this piece there and just leave it. I'm sure someone else would be able to do this much better than I, especially the background. But you know what? For the standards we have going here, that's all we need. And since we have time, I suppose I can go ahead and do some filler now. Because I have a new schedule I need to get out. Because I finished Cult of the Lamb this weekend. And I started Fatal Frame last week, but my schedule that's currently posted online doesn't reflect that. So I need to make a thumbnail for the things I'm going to be playing on Saturday, which I'll bring up my current schedule that I need to put something on the right side of it to finish it off. Schedule going forward. Still going to be Tuesday art streams, Thursdays Fatal Frame 3, and I'm going to be playing Fallout 3 on Saturdays. I've decided it's time to do that. And since I basically just decided that I'm doing Fallout 3 last night, I think, I have to do a thumbnail for that. So let's just go ahead and use up the rest of the time working on that. Far from the first time I've worked on thumbnails on stream. I mean, never forget the bear horse. Alright. So, I believe the first thing I'm gonna need to do here is, get myself a logo and the A-box art to work with. Oh, thank God it's not a WebP. So many logos I find are WebP format, and I gotta go convert them. The only problem is Fallout 3's box art is boring because it's just the fucking... It's just the dude in power armor. Well, I suppose to be fair, I didn't wind up tracing over anything for Fatal Frame, not for lack of trying, but just because there's no good art to use for Fatal Frame for how I normally make thumbnails, because it's a goddamn game from like 2003 or something where all the promotional art made for it is like extremely tiny and just has like logos all over it. So I wound up going with this for Fatal Frame 3, where I just made an original drawing, copying over the camera asset I made. I might wind up having to do that with Fallout 3. Because, I mean, like, look at this. How am I supposed to turn that into an interesting thumbnail? Just be like, big old bear nose there. I'm pretty sure I swore off doing... Like, I'm pretty sure I swore off doing front shots of my character. For obvious reasons. Because what in God's name is this? And I mean, yes, it is hilariously off-model like I normally do. I was thinking of doing something a little... Yeah, no, I do love doing the off-model stuff. I think I'm just going to do want something simple, and then I'm going to take the channel point icon there, the wizard bear token, and then expand that to make it look like a cap. So I might just be doing an original drawing of myself in like a vault suit or something. Because I hate the Fallout 3 box art. And this is something else I need to change about how I do things. I have literally every logo I've ever downloaded for the sake of my streams saved into one folder. And just saved as whatever name they had on the website that I downloaded them from. So it's an absolute mess. Like, I'll take a quick screenshot here. I'll even show. That's my logos folder. Any that there are two of is because the one I saved was in WebP format and I had to convert it into PNG in order to make a thumbnail with it. What is organization? I'm pretty sure the only organization I know is the one in Kingdom Hearts. Because this sure as fuck ain't it. Yeah, Vault Boy, the Vault outfit is definitely a pretty straightforward one. Though if you're looking for, if you're like thinking of one to do like while you're playing, if you don't want to go so simple as just the Vault suit, do remember that there is an armored version of the Vault suit as well that has like some extra bits and bobs on it. If you wanted to add a bit more to the thing than just the blue and yellow jumpsuit. You know, it's not a power armor suit, but it's something similar. I do have a suit asset ready to go that I made on stream, which is only going to get pulled out if anyone ever does the Deep Rock Galactic redeem. I went through the whole trouble of making a full suit asset solely for that. So I'm curious if that's ever gonna get redeemed, because it's the only way I'm showing that asset on stream again. So, I have to admit, since it's just something that I'm like... Yeah, that's the 100k redeem. Since it is something like, the other assets that I use, when I have it on, it makes it look like I'm just bouncing in and out of it, even though it's supposed to be a suit I'm wearing. It looks hilarious. Oh no, don't do it. Alright. Let's see here. This is only the second time someone's redeemed don't do it. Let's see here. What's a good topic of discussion for this? I've actually been looking at a bunch of Simpsons clips recently too, so surely I can think of something. Hmm. One moment. You have selected Regicide. I do love. I suppose that could be a tangential relation thing. I love all the Simpsons references that get put into Final Fantasy XIV because it's clear that there's a bunch of Simpsons fans on the English writing staff. I think a lot of them are, as much as he likes to. Oh, there's tons of Simpsons references in 14. I I want to believe that most of them were put in by Koji himself. He likes to deny that he's the one behind putting in references, but then, like, if you ever go to FanFest and watch him on stage, like, it's half of what he says are, like, random references to things, because, you know, he's like me. His humor is derived from making references. But yeah, no, there's, you have selected Regicide, which is the quest leading up to Moggle Mog. I think sometime during Shadowbringers, there's a fight with some random NPCs, and during the fight, I think it's a fate, actually. During the fight, one of them has a little voice box, like a little speech bubble pop up that says, "Stop pummeling me, it's really painful." Yeah, gosh, there's quite a few Simpsons references in 14. Oh, yeah. There's also a Rogadin at the onsen in Kugane that has a speech bubble that says, "Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all." And then there's an NPC near him that's saying, "Stupid sexy Rogadin." Nah, it's alright. Some of them are hard to spot. But, let's see. You know what? I think that's been a decent topic, but I think I'm gonna continue this with my favorite. Like, there have been a lot of songs in The Simpsons, so much that they dedicated one of the clip show episodes to, like, the little musical bits they did. And I think my favorite out of all of them has to be, without a doubt, the Monorail song. And that's the one that seems to be stuck in my head most out of all of them. And there was even, I think that was I think that was an episode that Conan O'Brien wrote. Marge versus the Monorail. Yeah, that was a Conan O'Brien episode. And there was a point a few years ago that he actually performed the Monorail song, like, with a band and everything. Yeah. Yeah. It was fantastic. Here, those things are awfully loud. It floats as softly as a cloud. There a chance the track could bend? Not in your life, my Hindu friend. What about us brain-dead slobs? You'll be given cozy jobs. Were you sent here by the devil? No, good sir, I'm on the level. The ring came off my pudding can. Take my penknife, my good man. Oh, that is such a good episode overall, too. And yes, my work here is done. But you didn't do anything. Didn't I? Yeah, no, definitely, a lot of the best Simpsons episodes are either Conan O'Brien written or Bill Oakley and Josh Weinstein written. Oh yeah, I remember that one too. And of course, that's also the episode with the classic little clip of Grandpa walks in, puts his hat on the rack, sees Bart, turns around, grabs his hat, and leaves. I also have a dumb idea for what I'm gonna do the next time someone redeems that, if someone ever does. But I'm keeping that to myself. Yeah, no, and I want to try to do more talking in some of the discords I'm in. It's just that, like, I mean, you go to Randon's, there's always something crazy going on in there. And it's like, what do I even do to be part of this, aside from maybe just throw up one of the stickers? Just like, yes, I exist here too. But then that's also just a problem I have in general of just, even in non-chaotic spaces, of inserting myself into a conversation without me feeling like I'm just loudly bursting into the room and going, "Hi, I'm here too." Granted, it's probably never actually like that, but I get the paranoia that it is. And so that alone is enough to get me to not. I'm trying to work on that, though, especially since, you know, doing the whole streaming thing, I kind of need to be more comfortable with just talking to people. When I'm on stream, it's no problem. But it's like, it can be difficult to talk sometimes, like if there's a conversation going already somewhere, or if I don't know the people too well. Like, especially in... There's a, like, I know Babinka knows it because she's in it, but there's a Discord that is specifically for some bear VTubers. And it's like, everyone there is nice. I know everyone there is nice, but then it's like, having a conversation with someone I barely know is difficult. Absolutely nothing against them. It's entirely a me issue. Okay, enough waffling here. I need to look up what a vault suit looks like. Oh yeah, no, I love that channel. the question of the day. Because it allows me to say something without being committed to anything or anyone finding it weird that I said something. Oh, Super Mega Man X? You would be surprised. I've come to know that there's a plethora of bear-themed VTubers out there. Going solely off of the ones that are in the Discord specific to them, it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 32-ish, maybe 33, and that's just in that Discord. There's plenty more out there that aren't in there. I've seen a few of them. And yet, there's a surprising amount of space bears among them, too. And that's the other thing, is a weird amount of us kind of cropped up around Randon as well. Which he himself admitted that if he wasn't an orc, he would have been a bear. So I consider Randon an honorary bear, frankly. Yeah, I forget exactly when he said it, because I'm pretty sure he mentioned it offhanded once, and I'm pretty sure Ribians mentioned it in chat sometime too. Alright, thank you for stopping by. I'm glad you got to see the ending of making the art, and yeah, I will get that all sent to you as soon as I'm as soon as I'm done streaming. Alright, let's get to work on this thumbnail. Okay, we need a bear and a vault suit. Let's see here. That's a bit too big. Too weird. I had a decent nose too, and I got rid of it. Alright. Gonna be looking at a Pip-Boy here. Right. Oh wait, supposed to be in a vault suit, so the belly won't be visible. The big old Pip-Boy. I think that's more or less good. So I just need my colors. I feel like what I should do, like, I wonder if this program has something where I can just save a set of colors. And then when I want to, say, draw me for the 50 millionth time, I could just pull up these colors automatically. Without having to pull in the image of me, the eyedropper them off of. I mean, that's a vault suit right there. Easy peasy. And then we just get, like, a picture of the wasteland or something to throw in the back. What? Yeah, I picked the wrong option there. Yep, there we go. And there we go. We got ourselves a Fallout 3 thumbnail. Actually, I wonder... I know. But I want to add a little extra something to this. We take that, like, light green glow of the Pip-Boy. Alright, hold on. There. Take that layer. Change that to soft light, maybe bring the opacity down a bit. There. That's a thumbnail. Alright, and then just like I always do, start off by making enough for 5 of these. Yeah, Fallout 3 is going to start this Saturday. It is technically going to be a modded playthrough, technically speaking, but it's not going to be in any way that's going to drastically change things. I'll explain that more once I actually get to playing it. That would be neat. But of course, if they're porting Fallout 3 to anywhere, they gotta also port New Vegas. Alright. So, I'm actually gonna pull up my schedule here. Oh, no text. I'm going to bring in the bear pictures. Because as much as I would like to do what a lot of people do and do fan arts on my schedules, don't got much in the way of that yet. In fact, I think the only fan art that's been drawn of me, technically speaking, is Saku drew the one of the emotes that we have, and then Bibinka did do a sprite version of me that I think I need to find some way to incorporate somewhere. Huh. And the music ended right there too, which is actually perfectly fine because I think we're good. So for right now, I'm just going to keep to posting the bears from the thumbnails of the games that I'm playing on the schedules. So, yeah, I think that's going to be it for me right now. I got some images to go post around online. All right. Well, thank you for everyone for watching. I appreciate you coming out. My next stream is going to be, well, I mean, it's right here on screen. Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific, continuing Fatal Frame 3. Then I will be doing another art stream this the same time next week on Tuesday. What? I'm not certain. I have a couple ideas, but I'll have to see what I'm in the mood for by then. Anyway, let's see who is live right now. Can I send you guys over to anyone? Um, feel like I send you guys over to her a lot, but you know what? Can't, should it? Hmm. Should I send you guys over to Sucrose or over to Mushi? Screw it. Send you guys over to Sucrose. Say hi to Sucrose. She is playing a game called 30XDX, which, if I remember correctly, is an indie Mega Man X clone. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your evening, and I hope to see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.